Hey, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading, and this reading is a very interesting topic. It is this person spying on you on social media? So I love these new cards that I have. They're called the Enchanted Woods Deluxe Lenormand Oracle Deck. So they're really amazing cards, really good illustrations on them. And I'm also using a lot of other oracle cards as well, and we're going to be looking into the charms too. So we have 4 sets of cards today. Set of cards number 1 is the Always Hungry Infinity Donut. Set of cards number 2 is the Elvish Dice, which has rolled onto the number 6. Set of cards number 3 is the Witch's Brew pin. And set of cards number 4 is the Moon and Constellations pin. So thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It's really helped me to grow my channel and I really appreciate it. If you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. Okay, so I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards. It's perfectly fine to feel drawn to more than one set of cards. Okay, so let's get into the reading. So this is set of cards number 1, which is the Always Hungry Infinity Donut pin. So, is this person spying on you on social media? So you have the Child, the Moon, Grief and Anger, Codependency, Hex and Banishment, Chalice and Fulfillment. This one here, where the lady is waiting by the phone. This one here, about Pandora's box. The 5 of Cups. The 6 of Swords. The 2 of Cups. Thief. And Detective, which I found really interesting. Detective. Okay, so I feel like this person is spying on you on social media, especially with the Detective card, which is all about desire to seek out the truth. And this person, I don't know why it's not focusing in properly. This person's looking for a hole in the book. This is someone who's spying, basically, pretending they're not watching you. So that is a sure sign. Just going to try and hopefully that's going to mean it's going to zone in, tune in properly. Okay, so Child and Moon. I feel like this person is codependent on you. Yeah, we have the codependency card here and the Child and the Moon. The Moon is all about fear. This person fears losing you. There may have been some kind of parent-child dynamic between you, like this person was really looking outside of themselves to you for support, for nurturing, for compassion, empathy, understanding. Like, I feel like you've been very supportive to this person. There may have been some kind of separation between you, not necessarily, but I feel like this person's like clinging to you with the Child and the Moon cards here. Grief and anger. So they may be seeing some things on social media that they don't want to see. They may be jealous of something here, For some of you, maybe you're already in another relationship and this person is seeing you with your partner and they're not happy about that. It's bringing up abandonment wounds and jealousy, and so they're feeling quite lonely. And yeah, she's got the box of tissues, grief, she's got the mascara running down her eyes, but I feel like this is their energy. Codependency. So yeah, this person may have an unhealthy attachment to you. I do feel that you have a deep connection here with the Two of Cups. I feel like you feel the same way for each other. But there is a sense that this person may have been or is trying to keep you stuck on them, sort of thing. There may be masks being worn, because there's thief and detective. In both of these, it's like the characters are hiding their eyes, sort of hiding their face. Thief, this is someone who is kind of, they're not wearing their heart on their sleeve with you. They're kind of being extremely cautious, and every now and then they will flash you a glimpse of their heart. You may get a little bit of a sense of their emotions, but then I feel like there's someone that withdraws. And this person is afraid of you stealing their heart. And so they're very afraid of rejection is what I'm feeling, and things not working out and you abandoning them. And so in a way, that's why they're not coming forward towards you in the first place is what I'm feeling. But also why they're keeping like tabs on you. They're trying to see what's going on in your life because they're very fearful of you moving on and no longer needing them. Because I do feel some of you that may be codependent upon this person as well. And so with the chains I'm seeing here, it's almost as though you've both had fears of the other leaving you. And so there may have been this parent-child dynamic going on. And it's caused you to both kind of need each other in different ways. But both of you having fears about losing the other. But yeah, hex and banishment. So you know, you may have said goodbye to this person. You may have blocked them on certain social media, or they may have blocked you. But then there's still this element of them trying to be a detective, trying to find out what's going on with you. Because you bring them deep fulfillment. They feel this deep love. They feel a heart awakening, some of them. So for some, this is like they feel this magnetic pull towards you. But I do feel there is likely some unhealthy dynamic going on here with the codependency. Like this person basing their self-worth on your opinion of them and whether you are open to them or not. You know, whether you're loving them or rejecting them. But I do get a sense you've been waiting for this person to step out of their comfort zone and like honestly communicate their emotions, either through the phone or through some kind of written message. There's the flowers here as well. Waiting for communication about how this person feels about you. But this can also mean that right now this person's waiting for these kinds of indications from you as well, especially if you were the one who walked away. There's a sense of waiting for them right now as well, as in they're waiting. So yeah, this person keeps opening up Pandora's box when they're spying on your social media, because, you know, they're not always going to like what they see, is what I'm feeling. But they're doing it anyway. It's like an addictive pattern. I feel like this may be someone who it's become such a habit that they're checking on your social media maybe several times every hour kind of thing. You know, like every time they pick up their phone sort of thing. It's like they automatically look at your Facebook or your Instagram or whatever, wherever they know that you're on. but it's Pandora's box, because they are feeling grief and anger sometimes about what they're seeing. What they're seeing may make them feel banished, may make them feel rejected in that sense as well. 5 of Cups. So yeah, they know they have this connection with you, but there may be a third party situation. That may be what this grief and anger is about. Or even if they just see you out having fun and enjoying your life. I mean, you could be sitting at home feeling that grief and anger. You could be feeling isolated. You could be feeling like this person has rejected you. But, you know what it's like on social media when a lot of people put up the highlights, basically, of their life. And it looks really amazing on the screen. But it's like, I feel both of you maybe making out you're happier than what you really feel on your social media, because you both know that each other is looking at each other's social media. And this person's really hoping that things can work out and you can move into the 2 of Cups, because 3 cups are spilt over, but there's 2 cups that are still upright, which is like this 2 of Cups card. This person's daydreaming and fantasizing about being with you. They're hoping your connection can move into a brighter future. They're hoping that any recent storms or tower moments or difficulties are going to be healed and released and forgiven. They're worried that you're walking away from them. So yeah, I feel this has been an overall fear. This person has feared abandonment, and so that's why they've not been very upfront about admitting their emotions and how they feel about you, because they don't want to be made a fool of, especially if they feel like they're not good enough for you. And so I feel like, this is voyeurism, falsifying information. This person's basically hiding. I feel like this person's obsessed with you and they're kind of ashamed of that or embarrassed by that or something like that. And so they're trying to hide the fact that they feel the way they do about you, trying to play it cool on the surface. So let's look into the charms. Yeah, look. We have sure, fine, whatever. This person's trying to make out like they don't care, to cover up the fact that they care so much and they feel codependent upon you that it scares them. It's like a life or death situation. And because they feel so attached, and then it kind of frightens them of getting even more attached to you. So in a way, that is why they're keeping you at a distance with that banishment energy. So yeah, this to me, this bead represents the throat chakra. And they have difficulties expressing how they truly feel, because I'm noticing we have the hedgehog and it's got the rosy cheeks, like embarrassment. This person may be shy or an introvert or something like that, rolling up into a ball to protect themselves. So in a way, this person's shooting themselves in the foot in many ways, because it's like their anxieties are holding them back from like moving forward towards you, communicating the truth and achieving what they want to achieve, which is that 2 of Cups, the relationships, the Ace of Cups, the love. Storms don't last forever. So they're hoping whatever's happened is going to blow over and things are going to be okay with you, that you're going to get back together and all things like that. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other playlists. I have tons of pick a card readings that can help you see what's going on within your connection and how this person feels. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the Elvish dice which landed on the number 6. So, is this person spying on you on social media? We have the House, the Letter, Sacred Sexuality, Miscommunication, Hand Fasting and Union, a Theme and Boundaries. This one here, where the man is thinking about the lady and she's reaching out through that bell jar. This one here, which is all about the lady holding the key to open the lock. The 5 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The Unknown card. It's like a mystical card. It's a bit like that one there. 2 with a crystal ball. Midas, Miser, and Teacher. So I feel like this person is looking on your social media. I feel they're trying to see the truth. And I see this Boundaries card and the Hand Fasting Union card. I'm really feeling as though you have a really deep connection. Some of you may be twin flames, some of you are soulmates, and it's sacred, you know, sacred sexuality, sacred connection. I feel like there's intense energies between you, but it could be very volatile. It's like energetically you really resonate with each other and you're pulled together, but then there's misunderstandings. The way you communicate may be different, not understanding each other properly. I really love this card. It's by Christabel Jessica, this deck. There's a number here. It could be a 9 or a 6, which is really interesting because the dice came out here. I took it as a 6 because that writing is this side, but I suppose it could be a 9, even though, you know, it is a normal dice. The reason I say it could be 9 is because I have all different types of these with all different numbers on, but yeah. It's a 6, basically, because it's a 6-sided dice. So 6 is the number of love, right? And she's communicating love, but he sees it as a 9. He sees that it's not love, or he sees, you know, he's getting very triggered by the love that she's sending him, is what I'm picking up from that. Miscommunication, or there could be a lack of communication right now. Some kind of misunderstanding has led to some kind of separation. And I feel like this person is missing you. And they feel that infinite bond with you. They want that deepening of the connection, deepening of the commitment, just like you do. They want communication with the letter as well. But there's been a breakdown here. Some kind of separation is what I'm feeling. Some of you walked away because they're seeing you as the one holding the key to open the lock. They may feel like they've got to come back with their tail between their legs or something. They're thinking about you from afar. They may have been wearing masks in front of you, but when they're alone, it's like they're wishing they could take the mask off whilst you were there in front of them and be their true self. So this is kind of like an energy of being fearful to be their true self. And these two are like crystal balls. So it's trying to see the future, trying to, you know, see what's happening. So that indicates to me that this person is watching social media. Also, this one here is looking at the jar. She's not really there, but there's some kind of projection of her. So it's like you could be looking at photos of you online, or just your online presence. That's what I'm feeling. Thinking about you from afar, but wearing the mask, acting, you know, like the fool, like the jester, when he's really around you, sort of thing. But this is saying he desires to be vulnerable. He desires to be his true self with you. And that's what you're wanting as well. But there's just fears here. The jester, you know, it's often shown where the mask is smiling, but then their real face is frowning, or they're crying, or something like that. But yeah, they feel as though you hold the key. They feel as though you're holding back from communicating with them, or something like that. They're wanting this communication again. The house is saying they want like alone time with you. They want sacred sexuality as well. I feel like this person's daydreaming about being in a relationship with you, having a home with you, what it would be like to have this sacred sexuality with you and be married to you as well. Boundaries. This person may be overstepping the boundaries when it comes to looking at your social media and kind of invading your privacy in that way. So this person is also worried that you've cut the ties of those bonds because of some kind of blow up that's happened, some kind of major triggering. But I do feel like you had to learn how to have healthy boundaries for yourself as well. So 5 of Pentacles, yeah, this person feels like you left them out in the cold, or you deserted them, walked away, abandoned them. And it was to do with an imbalance of give and take. But yeah, this person is trying to find out what's going on with you, find out where they stand. I feel this is like the miser. This person's holding on tightly to your connection, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. So this person has been afraid to express their emotions. They have worn those masks. So that I feel like their only outlet of feeling more connected to you is through sort of seeing what's going on with you in your life and fantasizing, daydreaming about you. They see you as like this teacher, an inspiration. They see you themselves more like the student is what I'm feeling. So that may be contributing to them not feeling good enough for you. Knowledge, experience, skill, wisdom. They may see you as someone that's more skilled with expressing your emotions or handling your emotions, or they see you as someone's very wise and you've tried to help them and they've not felt strong enough, you know. They felt more like it's an adult and a child kind of dynamic. So let's look into the charms. So yeah, the hedgehog, this person's like curling up in a ball. They're trying to protect themselves. There's a rosy cheeks here. So they may be embarrassed about admitting how much they like you or feel like they need you or how much they love you. This person has walls up. I feel like it's not personal because they've gone through their life with these barriers and this self-protection in place. It may be upsetting to some of you though, because this person may seem to function socially okay with other people, but when it comes to you, because I feel it could be a twin flame union, then their nervousness or their anxiety comes up tenfold. They feel extremely nervous around you. They may be embarrassed because you know that they've been spying on your social media, and when they see you in public, they may be embarrassed by that. So they're like maybe denying their emotions to some extent. I feel like this person around the holidays feels especially lonely. They may be spying on you a lot during those times, because that's a very family oriented time. I feel like they were wondering what it would be like to be with you at Christmas time and with your family, and you meeting their family and all things like that. They might have felt very lonely during that time. So we have Cupid with his arrow. This person may be, not only spying on you on social media, but they may be communicating to you through social media. Some of them directly, some of them it's like they're trying to make it sound really light-hearted, or you hear from them like very infrequently. For others of you, they may literally be like catfishing you, stalking you online, pretending to be someone else and talking to you in that way. And therefore they may be sending you love or showing you how much they love you in an indirect way. Don't be a dick. So for some of them, this person may have dug themselves into a hole. If they've been some kind of catfish, that pretending to be someone they're not when they're speaking to you online, they may know that you know that, and that may be why they're like really embarrassed about that. And so they feel like they've been a dick. And yeah, they're having some regrets about that, but at the end of the day, some of them are still doing that because, that's their way of trying to feel close to you, because they feel stuck within their fears. So they feel isolated is what I'm feeling with this card. Some of them, or some of you, may be like into exploring and nature and all things like that. Or they may be, and I feel like for some of you, a recent camping trip or some kind of trip in nature may be significant. Maybe something you shared on your social media or on theirs is what I'm feeling. And also I'm feeling like they feel like there's these huge mountains to climb when it comes to them admitting their true feelings. And so they're camping out next to the mountain, but it's like they're not fully taking action. The same kind of cycle keeps going in repeat. And they're kind of really, really missing you. They really want that union. They really want to be with you, but their fears are so great that they're kind of feeling more connected to you through spying on your social media. But they want that deeper commitment. Some of them, they want that union, they want that engagement. They want that marriage and the house, the sacred sexuality. Some of you may have children. They may want to, be like a father figure or a mother figure and join your family. I believe. They're believing in your connection a lot more now. When you two first met, especially if you're both young, you may have met at an age where there wasn't much maturity. For some of you, quite a while has passed, and so this person may be regretting how they first sort of interacted with you, because it was very immature, because they were very young or something like that. And, you know, they took the connection for granted, or they didn't take it seriously, they didn't fully believe in it. And now time has passed, it's like they feel like they kind of dug themselves into a hole. But now they believe much more in your connection. And so they have some regrets to do with their maturity level in the past, is what I'm feeling. So I really hope this reading has been helpful, and I really hope it's resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other videos and playlists, because I have tons of readings to help you understand what's going on within your connection and how this person feels. So go check those out, and thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Witch's Brew pin. So is this person spying on you on social media? You have the Heart, the Mice, Separation. And look, this person is literally spying on the person on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter during separation. Fear. Tarot cards and guidance. Interesting. Watchtower of the North. And I literally saw the word watchtower and feel like that is saying that they are as well spying on your social media. This one here is about memories and looking at old photographs. It's got a projector, so they may be looking at your photos or looking at old photos as well. This one here about the nurturing energy. The World in reverse. The 8 of Cups, the Tower, Lover, and Victim. So I definitely feel that this person is looking at your social media. I feel this person is very afraid of losing you. It's almost like they're afraid of what they're going to see. They're afraid of what they're going to discover on your social media, but they're still looking anyway. They feel deep love for you with the Heart, but there has been some kind of breakdown within your connection with the Tower as well. The World in reverse is saying that they really hope that things aren't over. They may be really worried that they're going to see you with someone else on your social media, like you're going to get a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend or something like that. Interesting. We have tarot cards here, so this person may be watching readings like you are. Some of you may have shared readings with them in the past perhaps, and now they're looking at these readings for guidance as well of what's going on within your connection. Or it doesn't mean that they're literally looking at tarot cards. They're just trying to find out what's going on with you, you know. We watch the tarot to see what's going on, what's happening. And yeah, watch Tower of the North and Winter. I feel like they are like feeling separated from you. I feel like this has become a pattern within your connection. There's definitely a tower here. This person had walls up. They were wearing masks. They had fears about coming forward and expressing their deep love for you because they had major fears of abandonment and rejection. We had the mice here. They had fears that your connection wasn't going to work out, that things would crumble like the tower. Their fears that the connection would be taken away from them, fears that someone else would take you away from them. Like, I feel this person has self-esteem issues. They feel like you could have anyone, so why do you want them? And they fear that someone else could come along and you'd be happier with them and you'd go off with them. And so they're looking from their tower, they're looking at what's going on in your life. Some of you may be in another relationship because we have the Lover card here, and maybe they're feeling like a victim of that. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion, victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others, and playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So yeah, I feel like this person has, in general, had poor boundaries. Like, I feel like people have used and abused them. That's why they have demise. People have taken from them. People have broken their heart, betrayed them, cheated on them, all things like that. And so this person learnt to create thick walls around themselves. They have fears of trusting in love. They may have trust issues with you. That's why they're constantly spying on you. They may have this head versus heart thing going on, where their heart's telling them that this love is real, the connection is real, but then their head's telling them that you're going to use and abuse them, or you're going to leave them. This person feels very dependent upon you, is what I'm feeling. Maybe a mother-child dynamic going on here, where they really look up to you for your support, your guidance, your protection. I feel like some of you, you know, you have this person's back. But this person is very much in a fear energy. Very much in a victim energy, very much feeling as though the world is against them, or the universe is against them as well, because the universe intervenes and creates this tower moment. So they may fear that if they try and make something happen with you, then it's just going to crumble. 8 of Cups, and yeah, they're fearful that you're going to walk away, or they're fearful that you've already walked away. World in reverse. They're hoping it's not the ending. They feel that you two are destined to be together, is what I'm feeling, because the World is the conclusion card, and in reverse they're feeling as though the conclusion hasn't been reached. They're hoping they haven't missed out on that conclusion to be fulfilled, that contract of being together. So there's been a lot of love and a lot of fear here, which has led to them putting up very thick walls, watching you from afar, looking at photos. Projector. I feel like this person's been projecting to you things that they think you want to see, or they've projected a version of themselves they think that you want them to be. They're fearful about what you're seeing on their social media as well, and so they may have been trying to put on some kind of disguise to impress you, for some of you. So let's look into the charms. Yeah, we have this lock. That one's got attached to that somehow. Don't even know how that's got on there, to be honest. But anyway, there's the cupcake and the fish bowl. And the rainbow. Okay, so this person is stuck on you, like they've locked on tight. They don't want to let go. There may be divine timing here because there's a clock on here. Divine timing of the butterfly. That means transformation, coming out of the cocoon. I feel like this person is in the cocoon, or, you know, the universe has come in and broken down their comfort zone. So they're coming out of the cocoon stage. Awakening, basically, because this is Hello Kitty. So the cat is wisdom, spirituality, intuition. So a transformation here, but they're holding on tightly to you. They're really locked on you. They think you're very sweet with this cupcake. Cupcakes may be significant. They may at one point have seen this connection as a temptation, like it may have felt destructive in a way because it was drawing them out of their comfort zone. It was drawing them into awakening, but it may have felt like you were seductive, a temptation. They may have feared that it was all going to be revealed to be some kind of trick or something, or that your love wasn't real for them. And you just wanted to use them like they've experienced in the past. This fish, this is saying that they feel very confined. They're going in circles. You know, the fish is looking outside of the bowl. They're wanting to broaden their horizons. They're wanting to be free of this limitation, free of the tower, free of the walls and masks and fears, so that they can have this union, have this relationship with you. Their heart is very loyal to you. No matter what's happened in the 3D, their love is always true, and it will always remain true for you. And they're hoping that there will be a healing. They're hoping there will be a 10 of Cups, because the rainbow appears in the 10 of Cups, which is the happy relationship, the happy family life, having it all. It's a 10, it's a conclusion. They want the conclusion to be with you in a relationship. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And go check out my other readings. I have lots and lots to do with what's going on within your connection, how this person feels. So I'm hoping those other readings can offer you a lot of guidance and insights as well. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the Moon and the Constellations pin. So is this person spying on you on social media? You have the Snake, the Rider, Inner Child, Balance, Cloak, Concealment, Hearth and Homecoming. This one here, where the mermaid feels trapped in the globe. This one here, which is all about memories. It's got the camera, so this can really be suggesting that they're looking at your photos on social media. We have Death in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, 6 of Cups, Goddess, and Fool, where the mask is happy but the real face is sad. So I feel that this person likely is looking at your social media because of this card here, with all the photos. And this is about memories. This is about connections. You may be mirrors of each other, because there is the mirror in this image as well. So you may both be looking at each other's social media. Spirit is saying, you know in your heart whether this person is or not. Like, trust your intuition is the message that Spirit has for you. Snake and the rider. So snake could be like slyness. They're slyly like looking at your social media. They want to rush in. With the rider, they feel this deep emotions for you, this deep attraction, maybe magnetic. It's almost like they can't help themselves to look at you when you're on your social media, when you're not with each other, because we also have this one, it's where they're physically turning away from each other, but the inner children are reaching out. So I feel like this person is trying to hold on and see what's going on, and it is like the man, even though for some of you it will be like the woman, but for most of you I feel you're thinking of a certain guy. He is the one like looking back at her, and she's looking quite angry. So maybe something's happened where you're not on speaking terms. And what's interesting about this balance card is the man is like reaching out and supporting the woman here. So this person, I feel, is holding on to you. They do want more balance within the connection. They want to make up. They want forgiveness. They want to amend any arguments or anything that's gone on. So there's cloak and concealment as well. So hearth and homecoming. So it's almost like maybe when they're at home, they're kind of being a little bit shady and looking on your social media because they're trying to conceal that. There may have been some issue that's happened, some kind of ending of the relationship because of the snake energy and concealment. There may have been secrets that come to light. But they feel like they're at home with you. They feel like they feel a lot of resonance with you. They feel like you really understand them and that you get them on a deep level. And so they're missing that, you know, the comfort of the homely feeling, the comfort of that warm fire. You know, they're missing that kind of energy with you. They're wanting to break free. There's some kind of block here that's separating you both right now. They're wanting to break free of that. They may be comparing their life to yours on social media. You know how it is on social media when people can, you know, put like really amazing photos and posts, but that's, you know, just one aspect of their life. It's not like a true representation, but from an outside perspective, it looks like someone else's life is like really amazing, and you can like really compare your own life and feel down and things like that, feel like you're missing out. So I feel like this person feels like they're missing out. They feel like they're in this little globe and they feel like you're out and free to swim around, do whatever you want. They may have fears that you're leaving them behind. And so they're checking to see what you're doing in your life. Death in reverse. So yeah, they're really hoping it's not like a complete ending. This is an energy of holding on. So they may be holding on through, you know, looking at your photos or something. The Chariot in reverse. So this is an energy of wanting instant gratification. Chariot in reverse, it's like wanting to take shortcuts in a way. It's like wanting to achieve something, wanting some kind of movement, but not putting in the real action, not putting in the real time and effort. So that could mean that they're looking at your social media to get a sense of feeling closer to you, but then, you know, it's not the real deal because they're not getting closer to you in real life. when they're just looking at your social media all the time. But, you know, they do want that reconciliation. 6 of Cups. And this is another card where they feel that you really resonate with each other on a certain level. You really understand each other. They feel that you're very similar in certain ways. They just feel really, really deeply understood by you. They see you as this goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Exploitation of the female nature and form. They may, when I read that, you know, they may be like feeling a lot of sexual passion and attraction for you when they're looking at like certain photos of you, is what I'm feeling. But they see you as this goddess. Maybe some of them, you know, they feel like the fool in front of you. You're the goddess, they feel like the fool. But it says, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So I feel that there is this kind of contrast between you. Even though they feel like they resonate with you very deeply, I feel like one of you is very fearless when it comes to expressing emotions. I feel it's more like the goddess energy, and them like hiding behind their mask. And they're really struggling to express their emotions. So in order to still feel connected to you, that's why they're looking at your photos. That's why they're looking at your posts. So let's look into the charm. I see Just Peachy. As soon as I see this, I'm getting, again, they're looking at your photos and feeling that you're very attractive physically, and yeah, I feel like that's exciting to them to look at your photos, because look, yeah, the lips as well. They're seeing you as someone that's really sexy. They're seeing you as the goddess. We also have Wonder Woman here. They see that you're trying to lasso them. You're trying to get them to speak their truth. And that's what they're really, really struggling with. And so subconsciously, you know, they want to get close to you too, but they're doing it like on the sly. They're getting close to you or feeling some kind of closeness in a way by, yeah, look, looking at your photos. Bullshit remover. So yeah, this person is afraid of being their true self. So they may be bullshitting. They may be sharing things on their social media, making out like, look at my wonderful life, look how happy I am. They're trying to impress you, but deep down they're not feeling happy. They want to be with you. They want to get back on track. To me, this is bicycle. Like there's 2 wheels here, 2 cycles. There's the hearts. They want you to both move forward together in harmony as a team towards love. They want this new beginning in love. Starfish. They want emotional healing of the connection. They're hoping that the universe is still watching over your connection and helping you both to heal and come back together. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other videos. I have tons of videos which can help you look into what's going on with this person and how they feel about you. So thank you so much.